What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Alright, check it out. UFC Fight Night. Fire again. Dana White doing the damn thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Okay, let's dig right into this. No wasting time. Man, Raquel Pennington dominated Marion Renault. I mean, the first round, now, Marion Renault came out in the first round. She was putting up a good fight. Looked like she was going to offer Raquel Pennington some problems. But immediately in the first round, probably like maybe a minute, 45 seconds in the first round, Raquel Pennington figured out that Renault was having issues with her Muay Thai clinch. So in the first round, she was able to amass good strikes utilizing the Muay Thai clinch. They come out in the second round and the fight turns around terribly for Marion Renault. Raquel Pennington started working her body. I believe her corner told her to start working her body. She started working her body, but the first thing she started doing to work the body is she would come down with a right body shot and come back up with a left hook. And Marion Renault had no answer for it. Already, Renault had no answer for the Muay Thai clinch. So it was a combination of when they're split apart, Raquel Pennington was punishing her with the hands because she kept landing that 1-2 combination at will. And then when they would get clinched up, Renault had no answer for the Muay Thai clinch. She just could not get her right arm inside to break that thing up. And Raquel Pennington kept landing these vicious body shots with the knee. I mean, she was just tearing her body down. She tired her out. The third round, it was a total massacre. UFC on fire again. Raquel Pennington, dominant win, great fight. Man, if you're not a UFC fan, you need to tune in. Now, Big Curtis Razor Blaydes back in the ring. Listen here, man. Curtis Blaydes came out talking cash money about Volkov. And, if you guys don't know about Volkov, Volkov just beat Greg Hardy in his last fight. Now, it's not a huge win to beat Greg Hardy because Greg Hardy is not very skilled and profound in the UFC. He's transferred over from football. If you guys don't know about Greg Hardy, for all my football fans out there, and I'm a huge football fan, Greg Hardy was a big football player, but he had this attitude, this meanness to him, and something that probably serves him well in the octagon and not on the football field. He drop kicked the guy on the football field, stepped on the guy with the cleats, and Greg Hardy is known for doing all kind of nasty stuff on the football field. Well, get that energy out in the octagon, and Volkov put him away. So Volkov beat Greg Hardy, and Volkov is ranked number 7, and he came to meet Curtis Razor Blaydes, who's the third ranked heavyweight in the world now. Curtis Blaydes said, and this is quote Curtis Blaydes, FYI, if y'all were hoping to see a 25-minute stand-up war, you probably shouldn't tune into the main event because I fully intend on ragdolling my opponent. Just figured I'd let y'all know ahead of time. I don't think things worked out the way Curtis Blaydes intended because we did see a 25-minute fight. I wouldn't necessarily call it a stand-up war. For the first 3 rounds, Curtis Blaydes totally dominated Volkov. Curtis Blaydes actually set a UFC record in this fight for heavyweights, 14 total takedowns. I mean, he was taking Volkov down time after time again. First 3 seconds of the fight, Curtis Blaydes comes out. Boom! Lands the takedown. Now, Volkov found some kind of, he found his mojo, I would say. In round 4, Volkov looked pretty good in round 4. Actually got the takedown on Curtis Blaydes. But being down 3 rounds to 1, Volkov would have to do something extremely significant in the 5th round, which just did not work out for him. Curtis Blaydes eventually got the takedown in the 5th round, and that pretty much sealed the deal for the unanimous win for Curtis Blaydes. But I will say this. Razor Blaydes has only 2 losses in the UFC, and both come to the hands of Francis Ngannou. Curtis Blaydes, in my opinion, outside of Stipe Miocic, is probably one of the most rounded heavyweight fighters. There's a reason he's ranked number 3. But then you have Stipe Miocic, in my opinion, who's more rounded. Which is why I don't see Curtis Blaydes getting past Stipe or Francis Ngannou. But, of course, you guys know this is heavyweight. Just like heavyweight in boxing, one punch can put him away. Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier, the great Daniel Cormier, shared a knockout on each other. So this is the heavyweight division. And is Curtis Razor Blaydes ready to take that step-up fight and go see Mr. Ngannou again? We shall see. We shall see. All right. Now, let me tell you guys something. I generally wouldn't do this because the main event, I will generally report on the main event last. But this fight, Shane Burgos and Josh Emmett, that could have been the main event. They damn sure stole the show. This was the best fight on the card, in my opinion, by far. Always a good fight when you have a fight that goes the distance to a unanimous decision and the underdog wins. Well, that's what happened here, guys. The underdog won this fight. Shout out to Josh Emmett for, upsetting Shane Burgos. I believe Shane Burgos was going to win. Shane Burgos was favored by the bookies, but it didn't turn out that way. I'll tell you guys something. Shane Burgos showed one thing in this fight that I think a lot of fighters should be worried about. With a different game plan, I'm pretty sure Shane Burgos could come back and avenge that loss to Emmett. He needs a better game plan because he took entirely too many shots in this fight. But what Shane did show is he has a granite chin. Matter of fact, I'm going to take that back. This guy has a diamond chin. That dude's chin is massive. Josh Emmett was landing overhand rights time after time again, and Shane Burgos was eating those things. Man, really soon, as soon as the fight starts, Josh Emmett steps back and he kind of steps back on his knee awkwardly. And you can see visibly there was pain there. Well, of course, as a smart fighter does, Shane Burgos started to work on that leg. Hey, you got a weak leg, you got to work on the weak spot. Josh Emmett came out later, say he might have ruptured his ACL. But he continued on the fight, going into the 2nd round. These guys were exchanging blows. And Shane Burgos actually catches Josh with his backhand. And it's a back and forth fight. The fight is extremely close going into the 3rd round. And we get to the 3rd round and bow! Emmett drops Burgos. But that diamond chin I'm talking about, Burgos right back to his feet. They're getting it mixed up again. Burgos is up. Emmett couldn't keep him down, couldn't work the ground and pound. Burgos back up. Man, what do I have to do to put this guy away? Bow! Drops Shane Burgos again. Shane Burgos back on his feet. These guys battled to the very end. But those 2 shots that he dropped Shane Burgos in gave Emmett the unanimous decision win. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. This could have easily been the main event. They definitely stole the show. I did not watch the whole card, so I can't say that they deserve the 50,000. But you know, on the main card, they deserve the 50,000. That was what we want to see as UFC fans. And I'll tell you this, for a lot of crossover fans, boxing fans, because it takes them used to getting it takes them a little bit to get used to the ground play and technical side of the UFC. But that was a boxer's dream there. Shane Burgos, Emmett, that was not anything that boxing fans would leave to go get a drink or no. Your eyes was posted to this fight. Great fight. Another great card by Dana White, doing his thing, and he has been since this whole pandemic. Dana White's been pushing forward. And guys, he's delivering us card after card after card. And great job for the UFC, bringing in new fans. And I hope we keep growing. But another great card. Can't wait for UFC 251. That card is fire. UFC mix, guys. And y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.